already spilled fucking twisted tea on myself. What the fuck is going on, my dudes? It's your boy Chris Thrash back at it again with a new Thrashed Reacts. In this week's segment, we've got none other than the Vikings from Sweden, AMON AMARTH. They have just dropped their newest album, The Heathen Army, and they actually did a surprise set at Viking under the name of Odin's Shield or something or other, or Guardians of Valhalla, I can't remember. And then they had the most Deathclock Metalocalypse-esque stage setup, where they played on top of what looked like some sort of fortress while there were Viking warriors on the battle line for the actual stage. So it was sick to see. You don't really get to see that a lot in metal, and of course it happened at Viking Open Air, the mecca of heavy metal, and rightfully so. They deserve that spot. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't really been listening to AMON AMARTH since Deceiver of the Gods back in 2014, I want to say. One of their albums, I think it was Berserker or something, there was a song, Raise your horns, raise them up to the sky, and I'm sorry, it was a bit too cheesy for my liking, and I'm going to take a sip of this. Anyway, I kind of fell off the grid with AMON AMARTH back in 2015. In fact, a lot of bands around that era I kind of fell out of love with, including Trivium. Anyway, so they have a brand new song. It is called Find a Way or Make One. When I played hockey when I was younger over at Varsity Athletics in the off season, there was a quote over the doorway saying, "Go around, go under, go over, go through, but never ever give up." And I love that. And it stuck with me. You know, that mentality goes forth with hockey, with challenges in life, with anything really. So right off the bat, I like the title of the song, and I'm hoping it's not going to be some hokey pokey, raise your horns, raise them up to the sky. I hope this is good. The intro sounds like every other AMON AMARTH intro ever. Why does this sound so clean? I think Infidel Amsterdam commented on this one time where he mentioned that AMON AMARTH kind of lost that gritty guitar tone that they had in their earlier albums, like Searcher Rising or Twilight of the Thunder Gods, or on Odin's Side. Vocals are still sick. The guitar tone kind of throws me off. I don't know why. It just sounds a bit too clean for my liking, or from what I'm expecting from AMON AMARTH. Stand tall and fight. Yeah, I agree with that. It's okay. I'm sorry, the one main riff, that was a good drum fill. That one main riff, I don't think is catchy enough for a whole song. Like, I was expecting, this is what I was kind of expecting, like, mid-range, kind of bob your head. I wasn't expecting the guitar. I'm sorry, the tones for this album is just throwing me off. And I feel like they kind of lost that grit with their albums as time went on. Much like what Infidel Amsterdam said. Like, it's not bad. But it's nothing I would return to. If anything, when I'm listening to AMON AMARTH, I would go with their older shit. Okay, this part sounds sick. You finally have something new going on. Solid transition, solid breakdown over there. I know it's not like a full proper breakdown, but you know what I mean. Now with the guitar isolated, this melody sounds a lot better. And then he's adding on to it. There's layers going, layers, much like ogres. There's layers to a good song. This part's really good. You got some tapping going on there. So far, this has been the most engaging part of the song. And something I will give credit to AMON AMARTH is a lot of their song structures are based around that audience engagement, which also bodes volumes, but also don't base your songs around audience engagement. This is just something that AMON AMARTH have great skill with, and I hope some of you can develop that skill too. Jonas still sounds sick on vocals. He's got a very unique voice. He's articulate while remaining guttural, which is something I appreciate a lot. Now this is the outro of the song. I don't even need to turn around to look at the time. The music video is kind of mid. I really miss when music videos had a plot. I feel like when I was younger, music videos had a plot. Whereas now it's just more live action shit. Now there's a bit. That wasn't really much of a bit, but this is how you can tell. If you really want to get to know me, right at the end of the videos, what's recommended? Vince Gilligan, Conan O'Brien, Walter White, I'm sorry, Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad, got Metallica. That's stupid. But anyway, it was an AMON AMARTH single. Indeed it was. I wouldn't put it on again, and I don't mean any disrespect. If you like AMON AMARTH, go watch them live. I've seen them live a few times now. I want to say 3 or 4 times. When you've seen something and you know what to expect, like this single didn't surprise me. After listening to it, it was an AMON AMARTH single released in 2022. I believe it. It was a mid-range chugga chugga chugga. Solo was pretty good. I liked how they were able to engage with their audience, but I don't know, this just isn't it for me. But I'm not going to say I don't like it. I didn't sit here and dread the time I spent listening to this, unlike Lamb of God. I would say if you haven't seen AMON AMARTH before, and this is your first interaction with a band or hearing about this band for some reason, go see AMON AMARTH live. They're sick live. Something that I'll always give them credit for is they always add something to the live aspect of the tour, whether it's the Viking wall, armor, whatever they dress up their drum kit with, or at Wacken this year, go see AMON AMARTH. They were a fun band to see. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. You've been great. I've been Chris. Glaze has been editing. Thank you, my dudes, mwah, for making this channel possible. We'll see you again next time. Take care.